Oh my God. Finally, I'll be able to get to y'all. Oh my God, what a long day. All right, look at this. It's been a very long day, and this is going to be unedited. I mean, you're going to get it as is. I changed my strategy. Instead of driving, and me giving you the information about what's happening in YouTube, YouTube is making it so incredibly easy to jump on their platform and just to express whatever you're going through as far as your job and as far as YouTube goes. They're pushing that content. Now, anyway, so I'm changing my strategy. Instead of driving and trying to do these videos as I'm going to my two jobs I'm doing. Why did I pause? I mean, I technically have 3, but the third one's kind of, so-so. It actually is very beautiful making a video when everything is so quiet. It's about like around 10:40 in the evening, and I guess this is like everybody's entertainment time, and I do see around me, distant flickering of televisions, or whatever they are. Anyway, so the strategy is not to be doing that while I'm driving. Just stop, pull over, and make these videos. So what your YouTube is actually very easy to start a channel and actually to make or to upload a video. I never knew it was so simple. I mean, I've had a very, very full day of work. I mean, this is like a full day's worth of work. And I don't know what to say. I think this is a lot better. Just stopping and pulling over and doing these videos. So my point is that in order to do 2 jobs, in order to actually mentally just to do 2 jobs within one day, there's a certain type of strategy. You need YouTube in order to get through mentally those 2 jobs. I'm not pushing this as a sentence. I just went through what I just went. Why am I talking so loud? I just went through what I just went through today. And there is no way mentally I could have gone through all that apart from YouTube. Let me cut off my light. There we go. I'm not saying that as like, I'm saying this more out of experience. YouTube is the way in order to mentally get through your day. There are things on YouTube that you can listen to by one ear as you go through things. Like, I'm not supposed to have 2 earbuds on, but I get away with it because of my position in the facility. I'm not going to say any names. Like, for one of the things, you got to be careful about what's behind you in your video. And you just make sure people's addresses are not being seen. So I like doing my videos at night because you can't see anything. I'm not wearing any type of logo or anything else that can give away certain things. So, and there's no children, walking around. And like I said, there's no license plates or anything that could just be detrimental. So that is my, how would you say, conclusion. People, let me see if this light would be better. No, that'd be good. Just have 2 lights on. I'm just worried about my battery. Is this more romantic? Maybe it's more for my battery to just have 1 light on. I'm not sure. But let's do 2. I don't know. We'll just try both and see how it goes. But anyway, raw content. That's a big thing about YouTube right now. Don't put any effort into your video. Just come on the video as raw as you possibly can. Why? I don't know. Maybe a drone might come by and, like whiz by you. I'm probably giving away my location, but I'm kind of nearby. I'm not that, I scratch my ear, but my body's saying, well, that's about 300 miles. Yeah, New Jersey is a far, far away. But I'm just saying that just to be funny. You just be raw, okay? And whatever happens to you in that raw moment, it's going to be documented. It's windy, so don't worry about the flag that's moving in the background. But yeah, it's kind of nice doing videos at night. I would really advise, don't do your videos during the day, do your videos at night, because this is really nice. Quiet. We got some privacy. Anyway, so those are my strategies in order to get on the YouTube platform and just push out this content that's very easy to do. Now you're wondering, you know what? I should cut this light on. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. So, how long am I on YouTube? Okay, for one, I actually live on YouTube. Okay, because of my job and like what I do, I can do my important actions and listen to whatever they're pushing. So I'm more into, music, and the music I listen to is what I like. So it seems like the algorithm on YouTube is tailoring exactly what I want to hear next. I mean, I'm talking about the words. I'm talking about the words inside of the song. So what I'm talking about is, I'm getting loud again. What I'm talking about is YouTube. In order to do two jobs, go ahead and have YouTube to be your main base of mental stability. Have YouTube to be your main base of mental stability. Now, I have been in religion, and religion has filtrated, the proverbs and to think about things that are of such. And so I've saturated that already. And in the quietness, yes, you do need quiet time, and yes, you need a time to reflect, but I'm saying what you should do is do what you need to do as far as to keep your mental stability, but as you go through a 10-hour shift. But for me and my strategy, I actually have a 5 o'clock in the morning. I think I said that in the other video. I think that's like quite clear. A 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock break, or wait, 5-hour break, and then do 5 hours or 6 or 7 hours more in the evening time. Have your jobs relatively close, right? Like relatively close. But the main point is that while you're going through those things, what is the strategy of life that I need to do in order to get through things? Now, I'm not saying that YouTube is going to turn into a denomination, and people go, worship this symbol, but it really is. It just gets so tailored to what you actually like and desire and would like, based on the words that. What's that in the background? What was that in the sky? I live by an airport. Don't worry. But anyway, I think I really like doing the videos at the end of the day. It's a lot better. It's a lot more diffusing, as you would. Like, you know, I'm not turning this into a blog. No, I'm giving you strategies in order to get through certain situations. I think that's the most main thing that I want to communicate. It was tailored. I mean, it still is tailored to my children, and that's where I would say the atom, or I would say the nucleus. Yes, the nucleus of my drive is to communicate these things to my children. But I think, for the most part, the population is going to actually benefit from my inner desire to communicate to my children. So, and just let them know what the heck is happening to me. Now, why am I having my hands outstretched like this over my, it's because it's been a long day. I got up at like around, that's turning into a blog, and I don't want to say all the details about what actually happened to me, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. I do work 2 jobs. And in order to go through those things, you have to have YouTube. We just got to have it. Now, some people may laugh, and some people may scoff at that, but this is my personal experience. You can, I don't know if you can have access to that part of my channel, but to actually see how long I'm actually on YouTube, and it's a lot of hours that I spend. So I see a lot, and I'm looking at new creators, and there's this one creator that I don't know if I have right to say his name and his wife's name, but they are very, very, how would you say, inspirational, because they're coming in on a very raw, as-is content. And so, from my past, I know how to speak in a way that is just upfront and raw and as is can be. So, if that is not enough to tell you that because of my submergedness in the sea of YouTube, that is the underground explosion that is happening. And it's like I'm in a submarine and I see this kaboom happen underneath the water, and it's like, oh my God, when that hits the surface of the water, it's going to go, wow. And I'm trying to get the word out. But like I said, this is mostly for my children, to allow them to have me be not so mystical in their minds. Like, what is Dad doing up there, up north? Well, now you know. Okay, so YouTube is going to make it a lot more easier to upload. If you have any problems, just go on the YouTube channel, yours as is. If you don't have one, of course, there is a plus sign, yes. If you look at your YouTube app, you can just see the actual plus symbol that's right there in the middle. Like, I've always hopped over it. I never knew what that button was. And then it says, oh, that's how I upload a video. And from my experience, which is only a little bit and very little, it will probably take about 20 minutes for it to upload. You can go and have something to eat, and pretty much halfway through your eating, your video is going to be uploaded. So, one thing that has been said, and that I'm just passing on to you, I'm basically being a ricochet right now, is that for you to stop blogging random content, that is not, I should say, if you have a strategy that is a little that is getting views, then tell me that strategy in the comments. Yes, but for right now, the focus of the algorithm, the focus of the great algorithm. What's that in the sky? What's that? James, it's an airplane. James, it's an airplane, okay? You live by an airport, it's an airplane. But that was kind of bright. Yeah, I'm trying to do a video. Y'all keep flying. All right, anyway, so where was I? Yeah. You have to, where was I? Oh, I lost the train of thought. Anyway, since this is raw content, you know, I'm going to do some little commercials on the side. So, getting back to the point, I think, yeah, the buttons that we were talking about, you got to familiarize yourself with what you're actually looking at when you're on YouTube. And that little button right there is the easiest way to upload your video. After you record it, of course, on your camera. But anyway, that is all well said and done. I want to take away the fear of doing it. Okay? We don't have to fear in making a YouTube. But yeah, that's the point. Yeah, we're actually getting back to the point. The point is to stop the blogging. Yes, that's right. Stop the blogging. Because people don't care. People want information that is useful to them, so that it will advance their gallivanting goal, ambition. Okay, so yes, this is the end of the day, and I hope that everything has been extremely clear. I don't know how more clear I can make it, but I would really advise you don't drive. I know that there has been videos of people driving, and of course, you know, we know many famous people that have gone on ahead and did videos while driving. But for me, in my makeup, in how I am as in this human body, I think it'd be better for me to stop. Yes, especially working 2 jobs. I just better stop and do these videos. So, one thing is that I don't know the actual outcome, but you just have to have strategy in doing these videos. So the main point right now is that you have to focus on the algorithm and what it's picking up on. And it's picking up on it itself. It wants to push itself as far as the name of YouTube. And it's really trying to encourage people that, you know, you think that you might have to be in public speaking in order to actually be in YouTube or be lucky. But that's not the case. That's not the case in order for your, I would say, channel to blow up, as they say. Because that's 2 major fears that people have is public speaking. So as you can tell in this video, this is a very raw video. This is as is. I have done what was it? I worked from 7 till 5:45. And then from 5:45 to 6:30 was the commute, which is 40 minutes. And then from 6:30 until right now, which is, take away half an hour, 10:30. So you know, it's a doable day, okay? Don't get me wrong, but even after a long, exhausting day that I mentally had, you can actually do a video at the very end. And this is proof. As you can see by your counter, it's just about 20 minutes. And I keep those videos about 20 minutes because I've said my point. There's no other way for me to communicate this to you but through video, because people are not talking to each other in this society. You have to talk to them through their phones. okay, or however you're seeing me. So I will see you when I see you again. I'm definitely going to enjoy this end of the day videos talking about how YouTube is making it so easy to jump on their platform. So I don't want to turn this into Mr. Rogers. Have a good night, children. But have a good night, and I'll see you when I see you. In your endeavors, be of good cheer. Till then.